Hey gang, we're here today with our introductory look at nFocus. And as you see, we've got our full quick start demo loaded up with all the modules and content in place. So let's go over what we've got going on here in the template. Here's our logo position. We also have a menu bar position here. The menu bar is using the core Joomla menu with the dual fish styling. And here we have a slideshow that's done with our News Pro module, and this is in the inset position, and this just links directly to articles. And here we have a module in user 1 to give us an overall title heading for our What's New section. And here we have our Deluxe News Pro in user 6 with some nice hover effects and pulling in Joomla articles. Next, we get down here to user 11, which we have a custom HTML module with some social icon images and get connected. Then we have our left position where we have a custom HTML module with an intro to our newsletter, and the subscribe feature is using the ACY mailing starter edition, which is free. Does not come with a template, but you can download it from the ACY mailing guides for free. Then we have just a custom banner position here. It's just a custom HTML module pulling in this image. You can switch it out for anything you'd like. And then we have another instance of News Pro here in user 16, pulling more articles. Next, we move down into a logo bank, and this is in the banner position, and it's simply an image inside of a custom HTML module. And then we have our bottom module position here, which gives us an archive title and a little quote. And then we have bottom 1 through 4 showing more News Pro articles. Each one of these is an instance of News Pro pulling a single article. And of course we have our footer and legals position. So let's jump into the back end of the template and take a quick look around. Okay, so we're going to go over here to our module manager and take a look at a few of these things here. So let's look at the inset position, for instance, and as you see we have our slideshow inset, which is our module JoomlaXTC News Pro. So here's the basic settings we have. We're pulling from a section and a category. We have 1 column, 1 row, and 3 pages, and the style is a fader. Here's the custom markup that we're showing the main area, which renders the slideshow, and this is the content HTML, which pulls in the intro from the article and a read more. This is the markup that's used for it. You can select from the template here nFocus slideshow inset, and boom, you're done. If you'd like to edit this area to customize it yourself, just select none. And this goes for basically all the News Pro modules. So let's take a quick look at the main menu, and we have our module manager, and we have the menu bar, and here's our main menu, and it's just a basic list style. And the most important thing is in the advanced parameters that you enter the menu class suffix, dual fish, drop line, or sucker fish, and please note you need a space before it. So we'll close out of that, and let's take a quick look at the template manager. And so we're going to go over to nFocus. And now we see we have the default layout, and our grid style is default. Template style is 1. You can select from the 8 different template styles here. We have our typography style, the grid parameters. The grid parameters give you your basic stuff like your overall width of your site, the separator between columns, between regions, the region order. Regions are set up as module areas. There's 5 regions we're using here. We have the left width and the right width, and left 1, left 2, left 3, and then we have the padding for each of the regions. We'll get into the regions in a moment here. I'll give you a quick overview of that. And then we get into the styles, and Here you can basically change the look of your site simply by using this part of the administrator. You've got your header wrap background color, you've got your website logo, the logo width, the padding on it. Here's all the information for the menu. And then we get down into the inset, the user 1 through 5, the regions. So as you see, you really don't need to go into the CSS to change the style of your template. You can do it all simply from the back end. Of course, you could go into the CSS and change that if you'd like, if you feel more comfortable using a CSS style sheet, or you can just use this and style it to your heart's content. So let's go back to that region. Okay, so the layout here. As you see, we've got the core layout, and what we're doing here is we've got region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try switching it up. Let's flip it. So as you see, we just changed the whole layout of the site simply by changing the region order. That's a nice feature our templates have, and like I said, if you want to just change that, you go into the grid parameters here and you change the region order from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 2, 3, 4, whatever you'd like. And now let's take another look at the template. And let's check out our various styles. Style 1, and then we have style 2, which gives you a whole new look. Style 3, style 4, and so on. And if you want to edit one of these styles, again, you just go into the template manager and you go ahead and select the appropriate style area. Such as style 3, and here we've got a screenshot to show you the starting, and then here's your body background image, and so on and so on. And I hope this has helped you a little bit to configure our templates, and I hope you enjoy nFocus.